Here we are. This is Maurice Dwayne Smith. I'm with Cold Heat News, and we're at the Hollywood Real Independent Film Festival. And I have the producer here and one of his star actors, sir. And what is your name?
My name is Matthew Curry Holmes. I'm the writer-director of Blackout Road.
Cool. And you're, sir?
I'm David Hayter, and I play Detective Maitland.
Okay. Now, I was swimming upstream to get here. The traffic was ridiculous. So now I know it's a horror film, right?
Yeah, supernatural thriller. More like a supernatural thriller.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. But what was your motivation to write this?
Paycheck. Someone offered me a lot of money to write a screenplay, so I clearly took it because it's hard to get work in Hollywood.
Definitely.
And this is what happened.
Let me say, this was a production that was already going, and it was funded, but it was a bit of a mess, and they came to Matthew, and he put it together, made it what it is, and executed an amazing film.
Oh, cool. So now, basically, did you
You'll learn.
do you know, like, was there like a dream or something that made the screenwriter come up with this idea? Or?
Well, so what Blackout Road is an actual road in upstate New York, Westchester, New York. It's considered by some to be the most haunted road in America.
Really?
It's home to about 13 urban legends. Mm-hmm. And when I started doing research on Blackout Road, I thought what would be interesting is if these urban legends, if they became the antagonist.
Wow.
And so my goal was to create, what kind of a road has this kind of evil living in it.
Right.
And once I started going down that rabbit hole, it was just a ton of fun to write.
It sounds cool. Now, how long is this? Is this a short or is this a full feature?
Feature film,
cool.
yeah.
So I'll be in there watching it pretty soon.
Pardon me?
I'll be in there watching it pretty soon.
Yeah,
I love
starring Evan Ross and Danny Glover and Dominique
Provost Chalky, David Hayter, Colm Fior, and Henry Cherney.
A pretty amazing cast.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And me.
Because So now, could you tell me some of the films that you've been in and some of the projects that are coming up on your horizon?
I have been in the movie X-Men, and I wrote that movie.
Wow.
And I wrote the movie X-Men 2 and Watchmen.
Wow.
I'm best known as the voice of Solid Snake in the Metal Gear series.
Okay.
And I have a number of projects coming up, but they're all kind of secret at the moment. I'm sorry.
Okay. Would you consider coming on my variety show in Pasadena? It's I call it Nuclear Popcorn. It's a pretty good film. It's like a poor man's Jimmy Kimmel, but it's really it's kind of picking up steam. I mean, I'm really getting some really good people. If you came on there, it would really pick up more steam.
Yeah. Listen, I would be honored.
And I would market the hell out of this movie, actually.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Please let me come on your show and do everything I can to promote my film. Thank you.
Cool. So I will have
Maybe
both
we can
these
do it
fellows.
together.
Yeah,
we can appear together.
We'll come together.
Yeah. Now I saw the film director. Well, not the film director, but the designer for Black Panther today, and she said she's going to come on.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love Black Panther.
Yeah. And then quite a few other people. But what's some of the projects that are looming on your horizon?
I'm actually in sort of a soft prep right now for a vampire horror action comedy called SelfStorage that we plan on shooting in the fall of 2018.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you tell us like a little bit about it? Or
yeah, sure. It's a ragtag group of ne'er-do-wells who get trapped in a giant self-storage facility only to be chased by the world's oldest vampire who's been living there for many, many years.
Wow.
And they basically have to survive the day and kill the vampire before the sun goes down.
Sounds very cool. Very
fun.
Cool. How'd you guys get your start, if you don't mind me asking?
Pardon me?
How'd you get your start in film?
I actually started working at a video store in my early 20s while I was in a rock band on tour.
Oh, cool.
And from then on, it became an obsession for me, and I became a PA on Jackie Chan's Shanghai Noon.
Wow.
I was his wrangler, and I had to give him milk every day. And it was pretty awesome.
It sounds cool.
And from then, I just, became an actor for many years and decided later on that I didn't want to act anymore. I preferred digesting food and met up with this guy. And
I also enjoy digesting food.
he became my mentor, and we wrote a bunch of movies together, and now
The rest is history.
we're here. Yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah. Well, I wish you great luck on this
Thanks,
film.
man.
And how'd you get your start, sir?
Oh, I don't
Just
even
writing.
remember. It was so long ago. I started as an actor as well. I starred in a movie called Guyver Dark Hero back in '94, and You know, I've just been in Hollywood sort of hacking away. I produced my first little movie in 98, and then I ended up getting my big break on X-Men in 99. So
cool.
It's just been a lot of work and a lot of perseverance.
Yeah. I just want to thank you both for being so cool and allowing me to interview you. Thank you so
man.
much.
Thank you.
And hopefully you have some business cards so I can keep in touch with you and get you onto the nuclear popcorn. Is that possible?
Yeah, see,
I don't own a business card, but he can get in touch with me.
yeah, absolutely. You come through me, and I'll get a hold of him.
Okay. And again, this has been Maurice Dwayne Smith with Cold Heat News and two of the greatest producers, directors I've ever seen. And
That's very
hope to see you on this film here, or just